Frostleaf is a 4-star Lord Guard who is available through both headhunting and recruitment. She has experience in both the Colombian Armed Forces and as a mercenary. Frostleaf has 7 years of combat experience, coming from her time in the Colombian Junior Army and as a mercenary, now working for Rhodes Island after working for them as a merc. She stands at 157 centimeters tall, was born on the 1st of May in Colombia, and is of the Volpal race. In her archive files, it's noted that Frostleaf is quite the loner, often being seen in stylish outfits while listening to music in a corner, as well as having a ton of experience in combat. The battlefield is like her backyard, but given her age, Frostleaf has never had a normal childhood, but since she arrived at Rhodes, Frostleaf has been more outgoing. When Rhodes recruited Frostleaf, Cal gave her the order to rest and recover, but due to basically being a child soldier for most of her life, Frostleaf didn't know how to do such a thing. Thankfully, because of Rhodes' population, she learned to enjoy life outside of combat. After a period of treatment and adapting to a non-combative lifestyle, Frostleaf wanted to return to battle. Cal denied a full release, but allowed Frostleaf a single mission. It was difficult for her to swing a weapon now, as she had become overwhelmed with the memory of her struggles in the Junior Army, weeping in the field because of it. From that experience, Frostleaf became what she is today. Frostleaf is confirmed to be infected, having a cell originum assimilation of 16% and a blood originum crystal density of 0.35 parts per liter. Her medical file has a comment from Warfare in it saying that Frostleaf's oropathy has spread to such a degree that she's not optimistic about her chances, but with the current course of treatment, she's relatively stable. In her character art drawn by Shimono-kun, Frostleaf wears a low-cut gray shirt, red headphones, black hat, a loose-fitting red and black jacket with straps, knee pads, pantyhose, black leather boots with straps, a black and red messenger bag, and a bandana around her neck. Her oropathy crystals are visible on her right arm and chest, as well as having red painted nails. She holds her axe, supposedly made by Key Systems, in her left hand. In her dialogue lines, voiced by Ai Kakuma, who also voices Isuzu Sento in Amagi Brilliant Park, Rose Weiss in High School DD, Lala in Monster Musume, Makamo in Demon Slayer, Mei in Bofuri, Type 100 in VSK94 in GFL, Rosaria in Genshin, Kichi Hogan in FGO, Edelgard in Fire Emblem Three Houses, and HMS Unicorn, HMS Exeter, and IJN Takao in Azure Lane, Frostleaf enjoys her music.
音楽聴くか。少しだけなら私のヘッドホンを貸してやってもいい。私が好きな歌は世間では流行らないだろうな。一人でいるときに口ずさみたくなる孤独な曲ばかりだ。
At E2 with everything maxed, Frostleaf has 2,260 HP, 660 attack, 378 defense, 10 resistance, a 60-second redeploy, 16 DP cost, blocks 2, and has an attack speed of 1.3 seconds. Her range is normal for a ranged guard unless she's at E2, where her talent gives her 2 extra tiles. At max trust, she gets plus 55 defense. At max pot, she gets minus 2 DP, minus 10 seconds to redeploy, and plus 8 attack speed. Her talent, Covered Strike, increases her range by 2 tiles, but decreases her attack speed by 0.15. Frostleaf has 2 base skills, with one being unlocked after E1. Solitude increases self-morale recovery by plus 0.7 morale per hour. Combat Guidance Video increases battle record productivity by plus 30% when assigned to a factory producing them. Frostleaf's first skill, Frost Tomahawk, gains SP over time and is auto-triggered. At level 7, it costs 4 SP to proc, starting with 0. At M3, it costs 3 SP, starting with 0. At level 7, the next attack deals 135% attack, 891 attack at max, and reduces the movement speed of the target by minus 35% for 2.5 seconds. At M3, the next attack deals 150% attack, 990 at max, and reduces the movement speed of the target by minus 50% for 3 seconds. Frostleaf's second skill, Ice Tomahawk, gains SP over time and is manually triggered, lasting for 25 seconds at all levels. At level 7, it costs 54 SP to proc, starting with 0. At M3, it costs 50 SP to proc, starting with 0. At level 7, Frostleaf gets plus 35 attack speed, and each attack reduces the movement speed of the target by minus 42%, with a 25% chance to bind them for 2 seconds. At M3, Frostleaf gets plus 50 attack speed, and each attack reduces the speed of the target by minus 50%, with a 40% chance to bind them for 2 seconds. Frostleaf is like a D-cell binder supporter if they had more attack and a chance to bind, and could only be placed on ground tiles. Her expanded range at E2 allows her to reach enemies that most other Lord Guards can only reach through skills, as well as being able to take a few more hits before needing a heal or going down. But realistically, if you want to slow enemies, you'll be using a D-cell binder supporter. Her bind chance is less than half the time, and if you want to bind someone, you'll be using someone like Ethan, and her DPS is low unless her S2 is active. If you're going to build Frostleaf, I'd personally stop at E1 as you get her combat guidance video base skill, and realistically, most players won't be using her for damage, but instead for her slow and bind. Thank you for watching. Please follow my Twitter for updates, and check out my other Arknights and Azure Lane videos as well.